On March 14th, 1879, in the small German town of Ulm, a child was born who didn't speak until he was almost 4 years old. Teachers thought he was slow. His own headmaster once said he'd never amount to anything. That child's name was Albert Einstein, and one day he would rewrite the laws of the universe. Even as a boy, Einstein was different. At age 5, his father gave him a compass, and young Albert was mesmerized. Something invisible was moving that needle, and he needed to know why. He wasn't the best student. He hated rigid schooling and rote memorization. But when it came to mathematics and physics, he taught himself far beyond his years, devouring books on geometry and science by the age of 12. After graduating, Einstein couldn't find a teaching job. Professors ignored his letters. For a while, he was broke, unemployed, and largely dismissed by the academic world. Eventually, he took a job as a patent clerk in Switzerland, reviewing other people's inventions for a living. It seemed like a dead end. But in his spare time, alone at his desk, he kept turning over the biggest questions in physics. What is time? What is light? What is space, really? Then came 1905, now known as Einstein's miracle year. In a single year, while still working as a clerk, he published 4 groundbreaking papers that would each go on to change science forever. One explained the photoelectric effect, another proved the existence of atoms, another introduced special relativity, and one gave the world its most iconic equation, E equals mc². It revealed that mass and energy are 2 forms of the same thing, a discovery that would eventually unlock nuclear power. He was just 26 years old and still not a professor anywhere. A decade later, Einstein went even further with his general theory of relativity. He proposed that gravity isn't a force pulling objects together. It's the bending of space and time itself around massive objects like stars and planets. It sounded almost like science fiction, but in 1919, astronomers observed starlight bending during a solar eclipse, exactly as Einstein had predicted. Overnight, he became a global celebrity, his face on newspapers around the world. In 1921, Einstein won the Nobel Prize in Physics, not for relativity, which was still debated, but for his earlier work on the photoelectric effect. That discovery would later become the foundation for modern electronics, television, and solar panels. As a Jewish scientist in Germany, Einstein faced growing danger as the Nazi Party rose to power. In 1933, he left for good, settling in the United States. There, he became more than a scientist. He spoke out for civil rights, for peace, and against war, even while his own research had helped make nuclear weapons theoretically possible, a fact that troubled him deeply for the rest of his life. Albert Einstein died on April 18, 1955, but his ideas never stopped moving the world forward. From GPS satellites to nuclear energy to our basic understanding of the cosmos. A boy once called slow became the greatest scientific mind of the 20th century. His story is a reminder genius doesn't always look the way we expect it to. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe for more stories of the people who changed the world.